Happy Friday! I just finished 4 back-to-back classes. I was supposed to have 6 back-to-backs today, but the last 2 people didn't book 4. So I've got 8 hours free because the very last 2 that we offer are booked. I've got 8 hours free. In just under 5 hours, I am heading out to my heated mat Pilates class. About 30-minute walk there, plus the class, plus 30-minute walk back. I should be back around 5:15. But it's currently 10 a.m. I'm gonna do some admin, not any of my work-related stuff, just stuff that I do for people that I know. I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna take me a couple hours while I watch SVU. But I taught 4 classes. Sometime in these next few hours, I also need to write a new routine for tomorrow, next week, and all that. And I would like to edit another scene of Temptations. I actually started last week. Yeah, so last week's vlog should have it because I started it that week. I finished the outline, I think. Whatever. No, I didn't. I started this week. I finished the outline on Tuesday. And then on Tuesday, after I finished it, because I basically just needed to add scenes for the end for draft 1. So it's still going to be very short. And then I was like, might as well, instead of just adding, like writing those scenes, let me redo these because it's not that much. And it's like, it feels like that one was draft 0.5 and this is draft 1. So Tuesday I edited 3 scenes. Wednesday I edited 2 scenes. That's what I'm remembering. And then, yeah, it's Friday. I would like to edit a couple more. I had total 18 scenes to edit, 15 to brand new to write, but the 8 mostly edits are at the beginning and then the rest are at the end for the most part. So yeah, ideally like to edit at least 1 scene, maybe 2. Well, I'll see. And then yesterday, I had a readathon, a 12-hour readathon. I also had my long run for my marathon training yesterday, 9.32 miles. It was the slowest pace I'd done. It was consistent pace, but it was the slowest one I'd done. I don't know why it was slower than the 8 miles I ran a couple weeks ago. It felt easier in the sense that, like, I was not zone 2ing it, by the way. Zone 2 is impossible for me to find, okay? My heart rate was up at, like, 180s, 190s. It was supposed to be in the 120s, 130s. So, I'm not zone 2ing it, but it's, like, the breath work that's supposed to be zone 2ing it, which means you're going very slowly. So I felt like fine, other than my body hurt. I felt fine breath work wise, you know? So I did that. While I was doing that, I needed to continue these 12 hours for my readathon. So I read The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Corey, physical copy, because I've had that book for years and I never read it. My goal was going to be to read 2 physical copy books, but then I was like, I need to go on my long run and I can't read a physical copy on my long run. So I just bought an audiobook randomly on the book app. Really enjoying it. I finished, I think, almost 60% so far. So I finished all of The Forbidden Wish and I think 60% of, what is it called? See by the Cafe. I should be fishing it today. It was a great time. Oh, I have not been reading my book. I have not read Claiming Darkness, although I'm thinking maybe after this audiobook I'm listening to, or maybe after the book I read after that, I'll do it. We'll see. Hello, it is 5:48. I'm literally about to step out to teach my last 2 classes. I got back like half an hour ago from my heated mat Pilates class. I was sweating. I was dripping on a towel. So it was great. I did end up getting my admin work done, and I took a nap for an hour and a half. So I didn't edit my 1 scene, but I have on the walk there, a little bit before the walk there, walk back, a little bit after. As I've been waiting, I've been listening to the audiobook, and it's almost done. I went from wanting her to choose Charlie to accepting that Charlie's not going to be it. Like, I wasn't feeling it, and it's going to be Joel, to hating both of them for her. So currently, it's like technically on Charlie, but like I think Joel is about to snap it up. But I don't like either of them for her. So, yeah. But it's a really good book. I would recommend. I am finishing up, heading out. I literally have 12 minutes left of my audiobook, but I'm going to finish it when I get home. I think everything that's happening is exactly what I predicted was going to happen. But I'm low-key annoyed because, like, now I don't like either of the guys. So, Anyway, also I'm a little bit annoyed with our main character because she was actually gonna give it a shot with Charlie, even though she knew she wasn't into Charlie. At least Charlie knew it. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, we're closing up. I taught 6 classes today. Look at me. I read a physical book yesterday, listened to an audiobook, and now I'm reading another physical book. I'm reading The Last Dragon King by Leah Stone because I got that 25 ebook package from her. So I have 2 physicals. I have this one and the sequel to this. They're companion books. And then technically this is a 4-book series, all companions. Ideally, I like to read the ones that I had first and that are on my physical shelves. My goal for the month is to read 12 books. I'm officially 2.5 done, not counting this one. Because Forbidden Wish, The Cafe by the Sea, and then half of Beholding Darkness, because I finished this, last half of it in July. But it's also the 18th, so I don't know if we're gonna reach 12, but we're gonna try. But yeah, we started this 1 chapter in. It's really good. It's really good. It does start with the May Day tradition, which is very interesting. I want to know how Leah came up with that, because that's low-key jokes. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab a quick, it's literally 11 p.m. I'm gonna go grab a quick snack, just to munch on a little bit, and then read a little bit more of this. And I'm gonna take this with me tomorrow, because I have 4 hours of teaching, and then a couple hours, and then 4 hours of mat Pilates training. So in those couple hours, I have to catch the bus, get back to the valley. So usually on the bus, I don't like to read. I like to just chill. I love a bus ride. I know some people are like, oh no, you want a car. I love a bus ride. But what I might do is when I get to the valley, here's the problem. Depends on what time I get there. I'll probably only have 30 minutes to an hour. But I'm gonna sit and just read this. I was gonna say I might take my iPad and work, but actually I might just sit and read this. I just taught my first class. I have 3 more. I forgot that my sister-in-law's sister is coming to my last class. So I think my sister-in-law's coming. So I think we're going to go out to eat afterward. So I'm actually not gonna have time to read. But also, I realized that the LA library has audiobooks for some of the books that I own. So I'm gonna go get my library card. I used to have it, but it expired. So I have to go renew my library card. And then I can go back onto Libby and get those audiobooks. So we did not end up going to eat because my sister-in-law didn't come. But her sister dropped me off in the valley, so I didn't have to take the bus. I read for an hour or so, and then I walked over to the library, renewed my library card. Oh, I've missed Libby. I re-downloaded everything that I missed out because Boston canceled. My Boston library card ended. Oh, time to get back into it. I downloaded the audiobook for A Dangerous Love by Bertrand Small because I have that entire series in paperback. But those types of books, like Regency books, I love listening to. So we're gonna do that, and I downloaded the ebooks that I had been planning to read, and then my Boston card expired. So we're now walking back towards the Pilates studio because it'll take me 40 minutes to get there. Plus I need to stop and get food. And I hope you could hear me because I'm on the street, so there's a lot happening right now. Hello, it's almost 11. I got back at we finished early. I finished at 5:15, 5:20. I think I got back at 5:45, 6 o'clock, showered, ate, blah blah blah, took a little nap. But I've been reading. Also, we did so much core today, but I've been reading. And it's good. It's a little YA though. I don't know if this is YA. If it is, that makes sense. But I feel like it's supposed to have steamy scenes, so it can't be. It's reading YA. So I don't know how to feel about it. When I say YA, I mean it feels young YA. Because I love YA, but higher YA, so I feel like the normal range YA, but then there's lighter YA, the lower. That's kind of what this is reading like. Also, a lot of things are happening where it's oh, he noticed that, she noticed this, and I'm like you're just telling me, I don't know. Happy Sunday. I low-key forgot I was filming this weekend. I went to church today, did all my laundry, cleaned my room, went to the training. It was 3 hours today, not 4. I've been back 8, got ready. We're about to go to my cousin's house. So yeah, I've done the training, but I haven't done anything else this weekend. I did start listening to my audiobook a little bit more, but I haven't really gone through that too much. Last night I actually sat down and I planned out a schedule for myself to be like, these are the days I work on this, these are the days I work on this. So my Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays will still be Pilates because those are the days I teach. Mondays, possibly also Fridays, depending on if I finish it on Monday. I have this like admin computer stuff that I do, will be based on that. And then any extra time I can do other stuff. Tuesdays will be my book days fully, where I write, edit, and I book, film, social media, post, schedule, everything. Wednesdays will be my real estate because those are the days we do meetings in the office. So I figure just make it a full real estate day, book, film my socials for that, prospect for that, do everything for that. Thursdays will be my everybody else's Sunday, my whole home admin days, where, you know, I actually do everything else. Like I cook, like meal prep, because I want to start meal prepping. I clean my room, do my laundry, everything, because currently I don't have one of those days. And then Sundays, currently I have training. When training's done, I'm gonna have open houses, so it will be Pilates or real estate. And then in the mix of that, so Saturdays, once I'm done with trainings, after I'm done teaching, I'll probably go into book stuff, like more writing and editing and all that. And then Fridays, if I'm not doing the admin stuff, more book stuff. And then Thursdays, I'll be at home doing all the other like home admin stuff, but I can always add writing and all that to it, which also makes me think maybe I shouldn't be doing these vlogs weekend style, because weekend style it's doing more Pilates or real estate, more Pilates especially, rather than author Pilates and real estate. The author part is like the main focus of this channel, so I figure the day that I do author stuff would be the best days to record. But also I do, like on Tuesdays I'm at a coffee shop usually, so I'm not gonna record in a coffee shop. And I'm not gonna have my set schedule for Mondays and Fridays the way I like it, or the way I planned on having it, until next month. I don't know when next month, but next month. So for now, we're gonna keep doing like this, and I'm gonna have no updates for you for book stuff other than reading possibly. And then soon we'll probably change it to maybe doing a weekly. We'll see. Also, look, 19 people got a free copy. It's 11:20. I just got back. Ignore this. Okay, my lipstick is still stained and I can't get it off. I just made some tea. But look, we are up to 25 processed orders. I want to know where they're getting this from. But anyway, that was the weekend. Very kind of low-key weekend. Not too much happened. I'll see you next week.